Welcome to Inquiry, presented by Peoria Proud. Our organization seeks to unify the community as a whole through advocacy, education, and social outreach. This series dives into topics that inform, inspire, and ignite community conversation. Let's get into it.
Yeah, we started the podcast. Where are you?
It says uploading.
Yeah, ignore it.
Okay. I'm ignoring it.
Yeah, it's good. Well, we started. Who are you? Hi, I'm Todd Northcutt. I'm the Vice President of Peoria Proud.
Do that again. I was literally rubbing my eye.
Hi, you shouldn't rub your eyes.
Thank you.
Do you know why?
Because then you can get bacteria in them and get infections.
Then you can get keratosis, and then you have to get a cross-linking surgery.
Don't start with me because I can't handle it. Eyeballs freak me out.
I rubbed my eyes too much, and I had to have a horrific surgery. Allegedly. Anyway, my name's Todd Northcutt. I'm the Vice President of Peoria Proud, and I'm your host. And sitting with me is
Cassie. She, her. I'm the co-chair of Rivercity Pride Festival and past president of Peoria Proud.
Were you?
I was. Former president. I was president for 3.5-ish years, give or take.
Okay.
But I was on the board for 6.
I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
I think I remember that.
You think you remember that? Like it was that long ago?
It's been a while. It's been a rough year. So this airs first week of July.
Yeah.
So I want you to June right now, but Cassie, put yourself in the mindset that Pride is 2 weeks away.
Thanks for that immediate panic attack.
Pride is 2 weeks away. And what are you most excited about?
Oh my goodness. What am I most excited about? I would say I am most excited this year about the advocacy efforts that have been that Peoria Proud has been bringing to Pride Fest. I know that Jake has worked really hard to work with Equality Illinois and bring like each of the pillars of Peoria Proud to Pride Fest in a meaningful and purposeful way. So I'm really excited about that. I would also say that I'm really excited about Nini Coco and Kennedy Davenport performing at the Showstoppers performance. Both RuPaul Drag Race stars.
I don't watch it. So it's like when people get so excited over these queens, I'm like,
you're that person.
Under a rock.
Yeah.
Under a rock.
So Nini Coco was just on the most recent season of RuPaul's Drag Race and finished 2nd or 3rd. I can't remember. And that's on me. And then Kennedy Davenport is competing on the All-Stars current season of Drag Race. So
that seems like a big deal.
It is a big deal. And this is Kennedy's 2nd time coming to Rivercity Pride Festival, which is also pretty cool.
Wow, could you have imagined when you first started with Peoria Proud us being able to get like such headliners for our
crazy
events?
Well, to be quite honest, I got involved with Peoria Proud after going to Pride Fest in 2019. So the very first Pride Festival, Rivercity Pride Festival that Peoria Proud hosted, I wasn't actually part of planning anything. I was there tabling for the organization I worked for at the time. And then because I am personal friends with Flo, I afterwards had walked up and said like, hey, do you need anything? And I was just given a list of things to do. Like, here, go do this, and this. And Nicole, who was the president at the time.
Oh, she was on the podcast.
Nicole.
2 weeks ago, yeah.
She was so funny because at the end of the night, I was like, hey, I need checks for this person and this person and that person. And she was like, I have no idea who you are. So Nicole, if you ask Nicole, she'll tell you she absolutely did not like me when we first met. But she had no idea that I was just like running all these errands for Flo all day. So and then, of course, Flo was like, why don't you get involved with the board? And then that's where I was. So
I don't know what it is about 2019 Pride, but it's been mentioned 4 times on this podcast by people. Ren was on the podcast. That was his first Pride Fest. Nicole, she said it was like the first one she was excited about. Mm-hmm. I had my first date with my husband at 2019 Pride Fest.
So much has happened since then, too.
What?
Well, and I think if you're looking at it this way, you know, we took a 2-year virtual hiatus, 2020 and 2021, right? So really, we're looking at pre-COVID 2019 and then post-COVID 2022 through this year, 26, being really our 5th in-person year, right, of COVID or of Pride Fest. how much it's just come alive.
Oh, yeah.
So it's incredible to go from, I don't know, 60 booths at Glen Oak Park to 120 down on the
really?
riverfront.
How many we have?
Something around there, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
We capped it at 120.
Might as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's insane.
Mm-hmm.
So, what does it take to like plan this festival? Like people like they come and they see it and like this is amazing. This can't be that hard.
What does it take? What doesn't it take? Blood, sweat, and tears.
When do we start planning?
We start planning pretty
the day after the Pride Fest.
Yeah, yeah, because there are a lot of businesses and organizations that do their like end of year fiscal stuff toward the end of the actual calendar year. And so because of that, we have to have the next year's fiscal information available to people who want to sponsor, but need to do it within that fiscal year.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So pretty much the day after, I would say 2 days after. The day after is the Dragon Paint Brunch, and then we all promptly die for an entire day. And then planning starts. But really, I would say by the middle of September, we're gearing back up to start considering things for the next year's River City Pride Festival.
And, I handle our social media with a great team, Charlie's. Are you aware what our number one question is when we start advertising Pride Fest?
Why is it in July?
Why is it in July? This isn't Pride Month. It's from both sides. It's from the people that support us. It's from the people that hate. That was last month.
I know.
You guys think you need more than a month?
Mm-hmm.
Why? I know.
So you're asking why?
I know the answer.
So the why, it's twofold. The first is twofold. It's twofold. The first is, and most obvious is, Pride Month is already filled with several different prides. In Illinois, we are fortunate to have a Pride Festival active every month between May and October. So you can go across the state and find a Pride Festival every single month. But June is so cram-packed with all these events, and events that Peoria Proud does, events that other people are hosting. And most importantly, we lose a lot of people to Chicago and St. Louis for Pride because it's a completely different experience, and one that I would love for people to participate in.
Oh, yeah.
But we also want people to participate in ours. And the best that we can do for that is hold it the next month so that we are able to capture all of the people who want to join us instead of just the people who can't maybe afford to go to St. Louis or Chicago. The other side of that is the Park District, just what's available on the riverfront. The third weekend in July is the weekend that we have booked, and that is the way it's going to stay for the time being. So,
yeah, you're talking a little bit about like affordability. Like it is expensive to go up to Chicago and celebrate Pride. In what ways are you making Pride here in Peoria accessible?
So there's a couple of ways that we do that. First, tickets are half price if you buy them in advance, all the way up till like midnight the night before.
How much is that?
$5.
$5, yeah.
$10 indoor, or in person at the door, rather.
There is no door.
They're at the door, at the event.
At the gate.
At the gate. Thank you. Excuse me. But also, we offer, we ask folks if they're willing to volunteer 4 hours of their time to help run the festival. They get a free shirt, they get free admission, and they get a free meal just for giving us some of their time. And then we also partner with the Neighborhood House. And for every can that is brought to donate to the Neighborhood House's food pantry comes $1 off of the ticket price.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So up to 5 cans. So up to $5. So you can really get in any which way. The other thing is we have love tickets. Love tickets are available starting out from as soon as we open ticketing through the day of the festival. And that the purpose is for people to kind of self-evaluate. I know my financial status, right? If I can afford to pay $10 at the door to get into a festival, but I'm getting a ticket for $5 ahead of time, I can afford to buy 2 tickets and donate one to someone who may not be able to do it, to be able to afford it. So then that goes into a pool of love tickets. And then all people have to do is email us and say, hey, I need a love ticket to Pride Festival. And then we send them a link, and at the door, they just scan the code like everybody else who has a ticket. And
so they don't even have to go up and be like, I need a love ticket, which could be embarrassing.
Right, because we don't want people to be embarrassed by that.
But you know what is embarrassing? Hopping the fence when there's all these options to literally get in for free. There's people that I've seen like hop the fence on the side. It's like, you just like about killed yourself when you could have got it for free.
You know, I mean,
watch me try to get over a fence.
People, obviously, I am discouraging people from jumping a fence, but I mean, we're not going to turn people away. You know, like if somebody comes to the door and they're like, "Hey, I really want to come into the festival," we're not going to turn them away.
No need to jump the fence.
No, not at all. No need to jump the fence.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to.
I would never.
Yeah, I'm super excited for we have that history wall this year that's coming, and
I'm sorry, the traveling history.
We have a traveling.
Yes,
to know what's going on.
Yeah, I do. I do know what's going on.
So tell me, what else is going on? What else do we have?
We have.
Can I bring my child with me? I don't have any children, but
we have Inquiry.
Yes,
Inquiry the night before. And also day of, when Todd himself will be riding around on a golf cart asking people history questions. Last year it was hysterical. Went over very well. People enjoyed the heck out of it. So we're going to do that again, because why not?
Yeah.
We also have Family Zone.
Yes.
So we have a large Family Zone sponsored by Positive Health Solutions and Youth Outlook and PFLAG Peoria. And that'll have a sensory sensitive tent where folks can take a moment to kind of step away. It's less busy, less, no lights on, things for people to do, fidgets and things, coloring, etc., just to help calm people down who might need it. But there'll be bounce houses, there's face painting, there's a magician, there's a caricature artist, there's all sorts of arts and crafts to do. So there's a little bit of something for everyone in Family Zone, but also at the festival in general. And, we talked about 120 vendors. That's something for everybody.
Oh, yeah.
But also there's interactive art. We have a selfie station essentially set up this year for the interactive art piece. And that's going to become the backdrop on the stage. And I think for the meet and greet for Kennedy Davenport and Mimi Coco as well. So there is something all day for everyone to do.
For somebody with children, there can be a lot of discouraging things online. Like, you shouldn't take your kids to something like this. What do you have to speak on that?
I mean, after doing this for so long, it's kind of, I feel like I give the same answer all the time, but
give a different one.
Truly, representation matters. And that's part of why Pride Fest is so important, is because, not only did Pride start with a riot, but it is continued to be a mini protest in and of itself, right? Every year we have people who show up and are unapologetically themselves. And when we don't have access as children, when we don't have access to understanding all facets of the world, then we don't know what's available to us.
Right.
And so the importance of exposing our friends and family and allowing our children to experience what is just simply love and joy and happiness. It's so important to build confidence in children and let them see the scope of what's available to them.
Right.
Coming to Pride Fest isn't going to turn somebody gay, but it could help someone who has that feeling inside of them of otherness or differentness, that's not a word, of difference, accept that about who they are, and then ultimately hopefully feel comfortable enough to say it.
My friend texted me the other day. Her 7th grader just came out of the closet, and oh my God, she was excited, proud of him, happy. And then none of his friends at school cared. And I'm like, we can look at how many issues we have in the community and the world, but oh my God, can you imagine if you came out in 7th grade?
It's so different.
It would have been.
It's so different now.
Oh my God, I went to a rural high school.
Yeah, you went to a rural high school, and I'm just old. So there's that. But I mean, it's kids are so much more accepting nowadays of people who are in the LGBTQ community, of people who have different abilities, of people who have different skin colors. I mean, our youth are resilient.
Oh, yeah.
And they are so kind. And really, it baffles me every day how amazing the children are.
Yeah, that is... I'm happy for them. It's so exciting.
Me too. And I'm glad that they don't have to feel necessarily the same fear that we did when we were young.
Right. And they have so much other representation. Like when I was a kid, not a kid. I don't want to say child. What was my... Okay, well, it didn't exist. But then when I was in high school, the only like gay representation was like, what's that TV show? Glee?
Will and Grace. Oh, I was going to even older Will and Grace.
I wouldn't watch that. But Glee. Who's the gay kid? Oh my God, who is it?
Kurt.
Or the guy at my grandma's hair salon.
Kurt? Wasn't his name Kurt?
Yes, Kurt.
Yeah.
Yes. And then like the guy that shampooed hair at my grandma's hair salon. That I was like, he's weird. But now I'm like, oh, that's just a normal guy.
There's people living their lives. I know. Well, and I think about it too, like, I never had people like teachers or coaches that were out in my life, at least through elementary and middle and high school. I knew that LGBTQ people existed, but I never saw great representation of it. Even Glee wasn't like, it never hit home for me, No. Oh, it might hit home for you.
Probably.
But it didn't hit home for me. So like, and then you look at media today and we have things like heated rivalry that has just taken the world by storm. I know. But not even that. Just like the complexities of it, the vulnerability, it's the welcoming and the acceptance that these two actors have received for portraying LGBTQ people in such a positive light. It's amazing how different things are right now.
I lied. The first my father, may he rest in peace, very accepting dude. But if you met him, you wouldn't assume he was. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
Old man.
Yeah.
Farmer. Just, okay. He was really into cowboy movies, like every man boomer that is. And what did we do back in the day to watch a movie? We went to the video store. I don't know if anyone knows about that. My family was more prone to Family Video than Blockbusters. So go to Family Video with my dad. We all picked out a movie. Mountain. He got Brokeback Mountain. Okay. And then that one scene comes up and he's like, oh, well, this isn't what I thought it was. And then... Oh, I don't know if my aunts watched this to make it even worse. My aunt, when I was a kid, I didn't see anything.
I feel like I'm learning so much right now.
Wanted to rent Pirates of the Caribbean.
Okay.
My aunt, she doesn't like, she's just walking around Family Video. Did not realize she went into the back room. She didn't even realize it. She's like, oh, here's Pirates of the Caribbean. It was gay, I don't want to say that word on my podcast.
It was a film.
It was a film that was not appropriate for anyone in that household.
An explicit film.
Oh my God. And I think her family still makes fun of her.
I would also still make fun of her. But it's interesting that you bring up Brokeback Mountain too, though, because I did just recently see, it was Jake Gyllenhaal talking about how Heath Ledger would have just gushed over, Connor Story and Hudson Williams and Heated Rivalry and all of the acceptance that they've received when Jake Gyllenhaal and Heath Ledger got so much crap for doing that movie and it was so taboo. And it's like, again, just amazing how far we've come.
But it probably helped. Honestly, like getting immediate, like, we probably couldn't have had Heated Rivalry without Brokeback
exactly.
Mountain.
We are literally unable to continue to build in this community without the people who have laid the foundation for us to continue to build. And that's how it is across all communities.
And that's not even a movie just for gay men or anything. Like, I know everyone's enjoyed it. You're like a lesbian, aren't you?
I am, in fact.
You have like a wife and like
I do.
Some cats, a dog,
and a dog, yeah.
Dog
for children.
She's got a
Stop yourself! You don't have to say that here. Cat,
dog, cat, bad cat. Well, speaking of just being, kind of, talking about Pride Fest. I do want to ask you a quite personal question now.
Okay.
So when I became a board member, I was given access. If you ever become a board member, Peoria Proud, you get access to the drive, which is all the documents for Peoria Proud.
Yes.
So I, of course,
being a weirdo,
looked at my interview notes. And Cassie here, I was interviewed by her, and Jake Bowers, our current president, ranked me 3 on a couple things.
Oh my
which
God.
is in the middle of the road. But Jake rates me 5 on everything. So I'm just curious if you could explain why you hate me.
It really runs deep. Yeah. It's actually just your face.
Is it?
No. Honestly, I'm just a tough grader. I am.
Yes, you are.
I am very...
Beautiful penmanship, by the way.
Thank you. I really do appreciate that.
It's Jake, too.
No, I'm just a tough grader. I really, as with every past president of this board, we've gone through, every one of us has had our seasons of presidency, right? And something that I really felt passionately about was building a solid board for that one, so that when I resigned, that there were going to be people around who cared as much as I did, as much as Nicole did, as much as Trevor did, as much as Gianni did, so that when we leave, the reins get handed over to a new group of people, and they can continue to build on that. So I was just very critical.
Oh.
So.
Do you okay?
I don't hate you at all.
I'm still here.
I know. In fact, I adore you. I adore you. Yeah.
It's a shame the meeting wasn't recorded during the discussion on adding board members. I would just love to hear what Cassie had to say.
I said, "Ugh, that Todd Northcutt."
He was late to his interview.
To be fair, we were in like a secret back room of CXT, so it really wasn't like
quite intimidating.
Yeah, it was like a walk straight down to us. Like we're just watching you the whole way.
But now I see we make those documents private on when we add them.
I could not tell you.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, well that must have been a change.
Because you're kind of your position with the board now is
honorary alumni.
I was going to say elder.
Elder millennial. Yes, I am, but honorary alumni. Mm-hmm.
I think you're like a normal millennial. You're not elder.
Oh, I am elder, in fact.
Are you?
I am. Yeah. But that's beside the point. Yeah. So I'm in an alumni position, which just means that if the board members who are currently on the board want help with anything, that I'm readily available, to help folks along or pick up things that I can in my wake. So
to loop back to Pride Weekend.
Yeah.
All right. So we're starting Friday with Inquiry.
Yep.
Cafe Santa Rosa in the Heights. What's the other name of it? The Betty Jane.
It used to be the Betty Jane, but it is Cafe Santa Rosa.
I feel like the sign is still there.
The Betty Jane Brimmer Art Center.
Which, super excited about that.
Okay.
We're going to have a dessert table from Tretzker's.
Okay.
Coffee.
And a Rhodes Scholar.
A bar you could buy stuff from. I'm getting to her. And it's super exciting since America's turning 250 years old. Mm-hmm. And we're all Americans, most of us, except for Joe. And we want to kind of celebrate America 250 in a way that doesn't feel gross. I don't know how to explain it. So anyway, we partnered with Illinois Humanities. Mm-hmm. Are you aware what Illinois Humanities is?
No, please explain it.
Okay. So they're just like a organization that through the state where just to get humanities out there, get education events. So we applied with them to get a Rhodes Scholar, and they covered her speaking fee.
That's amazing. What's her name?
Oh, stop it.
You can edit this, right?
I could edit it. It's too much work. I'm not that good at it.
You're going to have to edit it now.
Williams Tate.
Yeah.
Williams Tate. I can't think of her first name. Kaya. Kyla Williams Tate. Oh my God. She's going to be talking about the Great Migration from back in the day, with people coming from the South, moving up to the northern states. And then speaking on how we are still divided digitally. There is areas that people live in the state, even in the cities, where they don't actually have access to high-speed internet. Mm-hmm. And with today's age of technology, not having access to the internet is
isolating.
It's isolating.
Yeah, for sure.
Back in the day, it didn't matter as long as you had a phone,
right,
a newspaper at your house. But
right.
So it's called the digital divide.
Interesting.
I think it's such an awesome thing to hear about. And then I'll be making a special announcement. And yeah, just to be in community. And
it doesn't cost anything to go. That one's just an RSVP, so we know how many people are coming.
Yep, just RSVP online, and just so we know how many people are coming.
Yep.
ASL
interpreters will be available.
You know ASL, right?
I do, but I'm not interpreting.
Okay, yeah, but I'm not asking you to.
Oh, okay. I was like, I do know ASL, but no, I'm not.
Actually, for the rest of the podcast, can you do? I'm just kidding.
No, no, I will be sitting on my hands. You're so funny.
They're gonna greet people at the door, so you know, like, we try to make that event it's fully wheelchair accessible, and then the next day is Pride Fest.
Yep.
Now, if somebody's coming, you had a thought.
I did. It's just something I forgot to mention earlier when we were talking about tickets to the festival. Is that we don't charge for people under the age of 18.
Oh.
Yeah. So we only charge.
I get in for free.
Sure, if you want to think that.
20 years ago.
Yeah, you get in for free because you're volunteering to be there.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
I will be there from, I don't know, like
early o'clock
to midnight.
Oh, okay. Early o'clock in the morning.
So why should somebody from out of town come to this festival?
Oh my gosh.
Peoria, Illinois. Like, what is in Peoria?
Peoria.
We have a room block at Embassy Suites, by the way. Cassie doesn't know this.
I do.
So yes, she knows now. Room block, reduced rates, and
the Embassy Suites,
rooms will have a view of the riverfront.
Yeah, and Embassy Suites, to my knowledge, has a transport, a shuttle bus.
No.
They don't?
They got rid of it.
Oh, well, that was rude of them. That would have been really convenient.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But there's lots of ways to get there.
Why should you come to Rivercity Pride Festival in Peoria, Illinois? Because truly we have such a well-rounded festival. We have, like I said earlier, a little bit of something from everyone, but also like festivals. There's festivals in Bloomington. There's a festival in Springfield. There's a festival in Champaign. But Peoria, there's something special about being here. And it's not just being on the riverfront, but it's 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., 12 hours of a gay old time. And really there is just something for everybody. Music, drag, live performances. We're having a fashion show this year. So it's it's
plays
wonderful.
In Peoria.
It does. It does.
I actually never knew what that meant.
You never knew what that meant?
Plays in Peoria.
Oh my gosh. So
there's other people that don't know. Okay, we'll get back to
it. Before we forget, though, because I want to make sure that we get the whole weekend right. So we have Inquiry on Friday, Rivercity Pride Festival on Saturday, and then Dragon Paint Brunch on Sunday.
Yes,
and that is through Dragon Paint the Business, right? So that is a ticketed event, but brunch comes with it. And so if you've never been to a Dragon Paint Brunch, it really is a special event. So there's a drag show, and then you paint for 30-ish minutes, and then you get more drag, and then you paint again, and then you get a little more drag. And it's just such a fun time. Megan Corey and Trevor Neffer, Miss Flo, they really do such a great job hosting it, and the talent there is top notch as well. So
yeah.
It's a great time.
Miss Flo is coming on next week.
Oh, wonderful.
Second week of July.
You're the best time.
And just talking all about the entertainment.
Yeah.
What's going on. And then we're going to have Lisa talk all about Family Zone.
Yeah.
So you're like the queen bee or something. Like you're the one that talked about everything.
The general.
Yeah, but we're going to get more in the specifics.
I love that.
So I really hope people come to Peoria. People come down there. Do you have to be gay to go?
No, you don't have to be gay to go to Pride Fest. No.
But to end this podcast, I hate realizing information that I should have known. So we have that banner for Peoria Proud. Equality plays in Peoria.
Yeah.
It plays in Peoria. I'm like, oh, whatever. Oh my God. I didn't know it was Peoria was like a test subject place for years.
Yeah. Along the river.
Does it play in Peoria?
Mm-hmm.
So I went into this deep dive on it. Researching. I'm like, oh my God, I need to know more. Because I'm kind of obsessed with going through newspaper articles. The McRib was first introduced in Peoria. Because McDonald's used it as a test because we were the middle of America.
Yep.
You got lower income people. You got super wealthy people.
Yes.
You got people down the middle. There's just this little
and it was a hub for Prohibition. It was a hub for Hiram Walker was here forever. So there was a lot of stuff happening in Peoria back in the day. And so if it worked out here, they just assumed it would work out anywhere because we're so middle of the road with everything. So.
And it doesn't feel like just middle of the road. It feels like a nice, vibrant city.
Yeah, I mean, it is. And that's why equality plays in Peoria is one of our sub-slogans, I guess you could call, for Peoria Proud, is because Peoria has done such a great job over the last 15 years. I mean, I've been here for almost 20. And over the last 15 years, just seeing the increase in awareness in LGBTQ folks and the growth in our community, you know, people are moving here from all over the country because it's affordable, because it's safe, because we have affirming businesses, because we have places like Central Illinois Friends and Positive Health Solutions, and because we have services like Youth Outlook and events, throughout the community, throughout the year with Peoria Proud. There's so much to do here. And LGBTQ people really have just brought such a vibrancy to this community. So Pride Month is just a celebration of that. And Rivercity Pride Festival continues to celebrate it into July.
Yep. So it does not matter that it's in July.
Does not matter. July 18th.
Be gay all year round.
Yes. And you don't have to be gay to come to Pride Fest, right? Our allies matter.
Yes.
We could not be where we are without allyship. Without people who speak up for us and support us when we're not in the room. It makes the world a difference. Yeah.
And everyone's welcome. Oh, except for the people with like those little cardboard signs.
Stop it.
God hates, whatever that word is. Yes, they're not. Or our trollers on Facebook.
Yeah, please don't ask. Yeah. If you're going to be mean, if you're going to be hateful, if you're going to be spiteful, there is no place for you there, because it is truly about love and joy and celebration and resiliency and just acceptance and being together in community. And if you're going to protest against that, then we don't want you.
You know what my favorite part is?
What?
When people come to the Pride Fest and they're walking around, I had someone come to me, they're like, hey, where's the produce?
Oh, because it's so close to the market.
So they thought they were walking to the farmer's market.
Yeah, no, they're like off by a football field.
None of that here.
Yeah,
just keep going, but enjoy the Pride Fest.
No.
So if you're going to the farmer's market, come on down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because we open at 10 a.m. and the farmer's market goes till noon.
Are you ready? 2 weeks.
I am about as ready as we can be.
All right. Thank you for coming, Cassie.
Thanks for having me.
Join us next week with Trevor, Mrs. Flo.
Thanks for tuning in to Inquiry Teach-In Series, presented by Peoria Proud. If you're interested in presenting or have a topic you'd like us to consider, reach out on our website or social media. We'll see you next time.